number one was a contract with 126 aircraft, among them 18 to be produced in France, and then a progressive license with not only HL, but many companies around to be able to produce. So that is one part, with deliveries of jigs, and then labor. Then came the question at that time of how many hours to produce a Rafale by Indian companies compared to a Rafale produced in France and this and that. Then you have the cost of the labor on this. So this is one matter. Now 36, the price of the 36 was exactly the same compared with the 18 flyaway. You compare flyaway to flyaway. 36 is double than 18, so as far as I was concerned as Dassault, it should have been the double, including the price. 36 aircraft to compare with 18. But because it was a G2G government, there were some negotiation, and then I had to decrease the price of 9%. So the price of Rafale in flyaway condition is less expensive in the 36 contract than it was in the 126.
And when you talk about 9%...
You cannot divide like this, that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, if you're talking about 9% cheaper than the flyaway, yes. 9% cheaper, is it the basic frame with non-weaponization, or with the weaponization it's 9% cheaper?
With no weapons. The weapons is a separate contract.
As a supplier, did you feel that HAL did not have the capacity to produce the leftover, not the flyaway condition, but...
No, not at all. We have a long experience with HAL. I worked myself with HAL, and I have great respect for this company. What was difficult in that deal to be negotiated was two matters. One was a responsibility not only of the first aircraft, because it was a kind of license. So you got 18 aircraft flyaway, meaning is produced here in France, and then step by step a license production through HAL, because HAL was the lead production agency. The question was at that time, and many discussions we had, is how many hours HAL should take compared to the number of hours Dassault is taking in France. It was an issue. And the second issue was the responsibility. Should I be, as Dassault, responsible for 126 or only of the beginning of the production? Because at the end, for example, if you take the last aircraft, the 126th aircraft, totally manufactured by HAL, HAL should take the full responsibility in front of Indian Air Force. These were two issues which were difficult to resolve.
You didn't want to take responsibility of the 126?
For the 126, no, only for the 18, then for the 108, the parts which were supposed to be produced here in France, and the responsibility of transferring the know-how, of training of the workers, of supplying the tools, the publication, the documentation. But then at the end, when you have a manpower which is totally in the hands of HAL, and HAL, as you know, is a state-owned government company, this was the responsibility of HAL to produce and to deliver to Indian Air Force, not mine. This is what my feeling.
Former President Hollande said that Dassault was not given an option. They had to pick the offset partners which the Indian government told them to. Whereas the Indian government says that nothing of that sort happened. So
it's totally untrue, and the former President Hollande made and performed a correction of what he said. He said clearly the two partners found themselves together. So it's not at all a decision of the French government or the government of India that Dassault selected Reliance. I have a good example. If I started discussions with the Reliance Group in 2011, in 2011 President was not Hollande in France, and Prime Minister was different from the existing Prime Minister of today at that time in 2011. And we settled an agreement in 2012.
But the Reliance of that time was also different.
Yes.
It was the other brother. So it was, I mean, the president was different, The only common factor is you.
No,
because
no,
the Indian Prime Minister was different,
No.
the French President
Yeah,
was different,
yeah.
Reliance was different.
Correct.
You're the only one who was common.
This is why I say I decided.
Right.
So I said we decided to go ahead with the group Reliance. Within the group Reliance, there are brothers, but they still have their mother. They are together the sons of the former lead of the company, Ambani, and it's a big group. So it was totally in line with the family group to go ahead with Reliance, with one or the other company.